Hello, Virgo, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, guys, so this is going to be your mid-month. I'm getting them out late, so I apologize for that, guys, but let's get into it. So I do hope that you guys have had a good month so far, and I do hope that you guys had amazing birthdays, too. My mom's a Virgo, so we lived it up for her. All right, so let's see what's going on. And for those of you waiting on readings, I will have the rest of the readings out in about 2 to 3 days, okay? So you guys can start bombarding me with readings again. All right, so what is going on with the sign of Virgo from, I'm going to go back a little bit, guys, September 15th to October 15th. What is happening with the sign of Virgo? All right, let's see what's in your cards, guys. Okay, guys, so the energy you have is the Moon card. All right, so the Moon card is all about secrets coming out. This could be gaining a sense of clarity as well with whatever's happening in your life, but there's a sense of frustration and imbalance, okay, when it comes to this. There may be an offer that was given to you that you did not accept at this time, or that you gave to someone else that they did not accept, possibly in regards to love, or it could have been just with a new start, something that required, having some passion behind it. But let's get into your reading and see how this plays out. Okay, so the first card that you guys have for your past is the Nine of Swords in the reverse. So if there was something that was heavy on your mind, that, it was keeping you up at night, you just were thinking way too much about it, and just, creating all these stories in your head, you're finally moving away from that. There's something that you're not worrying about anymore. Okay? Because good judgment is being made here. All right? Now, there's something here that maybe it could have been something that someone wanted from you, or maybe something that you were waiting on, but you had decided to not worry about it anymore. And the cards are saying that this was a good thing, because whatever that was, maybe, it did bring some problems. With the Page of Swords in the reverse, this is a guy or girl that's very, very direct, but they're kind of like an asshole with how direct that they are. So this is just someone who says things that are very unnecessary. It's like you could have gotten your point across without making that other person feel so terrible. Now, this could have been on your end, this could have been on their end, but there's just very harsh communication here. Something that didn't come back, but it was a good thing that this didn't come back and that you weren't worried about it. The next card you have for the past is the Five of Wands. All right, so the Five of Wands, it's about competition. It's about working hard. It's about, bickering, a lot of back and forth. So let's see what was so conflicting here. Something that made you feel very lost. Okay, so there's things here that didn't come back in that made you feel lost, that there was conflict around. Okay, an idea that you wanted to get off bat, or maybe something that you wanted to start. This could have been in regards to business as well. The Page of Pentacles in reverse, this is you guys, okay? So this is your energy. With the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, this is someone who has to take a step back. You've been doing certain things, but they haven't been working out to your favor. So now it's like, okay, how do I move forward, and how do I get what I want out of this situation? The next card you have for your past is the Two of Swords. So you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. There's a decision between two things that you have to make. Okay, Ace of Cups in reverse. So there could have been something, again, that you wanted, and it wasn't happening. Or this could have been you repressing your emotions in reference to whatever was going down. But this here, it's going to bring you, it did bring you happiness and abundance. Or maybe there was something that made you very happy and abundant and you weren't sure how to go about it. Let me just get one more card here. I want to see how this Ten of Cups ties into everything here. Okay. So there's something here that didn't work out. You were between a rock and a hard place, but there is this immense change that happened with you that got you closer to this Ten of Cups. Okay. For some of you, maybe it was a water sign that was significant for you, that helped you, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, okay? All right. Now, in your present moment, we have the Six of Swords in the reverse. So there's something that you may be trying to move away from, that you're very emotionally invested in, okay? But it's hard for you. And it could be this thing that didn't come back in for you that you weren't worried about, but your emotional investment is still there. And now it's just like, you know what? I have to go out on my own and I have to completely start over with what I have. Okay? And you may feel like you don't have much now. Because with this Fool card, she's literally going out, with this walking stick and the clothes that's on her. She has nothing more. She or he, they're going into this new world. They're going into this new venture. They're going into unmarked territory. But there's this sense of, it's like naive happiness going into this new thing. All right? And there's something that you're building here. There could be messages of passion coming in, possibly from a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, okay? Maybe an Aries here, okay? But there's a new start here that you guys are looking to take, but you're still having a tough time moving away from something else. All right? The next card you guys have is the Chariot in the reverse. So this is feeling like things are out of control in a sense. Maybe you're having trouble with travel. Maybe things are just happening so fast that you feel like you can't grasp it. Okay. There's a chapter that's completing in your life, and there's something new that's coming in. And you might feel like you have no say in it. For some of you, it could have been regarding a third-party situation here. In reference to love. Okay. Now, the Sun card is here. So, things may feel out of control, and I feel that there's something you guys are having a tough time walking away from. But it's something that is good for you to walk away from, I feel. Up here, we have the Judgment upright when you're not getting what you want. And here with the Sun card, there's new brightness coming into your life. And this could also be you coming to the realization of a lot and knowing that this is just a chapter that really just has to be closed. All right, so the next card for your present moment is the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So you're dropping the ball on this. There's something that you're letting go of so that you can, really focus on one thing. And there's something that you may have wanted to start that is not getting, that's not starting. It may be something that that may be what you're stopping. But by this not happening, it's like you're using your full intuition here. You know what's going on. Even if these decisions are hard to make, you're woke, okay? You know in your soul what's right. And you're going by that, okay? And the fact that this thing is not starting, whatever it is, whether you feel like it's a good or bad thing, it's a good thing, guys. Because this is something that you're going to be able to build your stability now. And, I know a lot of you are tired. You may have been putting a lot of effort into something. But with this Nine of Wands here, this is that step right before you reach completion. Okay, so you're right around the corner from completing whatever it is that you want, from finishing whatever chapter this is. So you just have to keep going. This is not a time for you guys to quit, Hold that resiliency. All right, now moving forward, the first card you guys have is the King of Swords. Now, with the King of Swords, you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But there's going to be something with this person that is going to be very significant. The King of Swords, he's somebody that, he is very focused. It could be a she as well. But someone who's very, very focused, who's able to emotionally detach themselves in a sense, just to get to that end goal. Okay? And we have the Death card. So there's really something here that you guys are letting go of. And it's tough for you. You guys are really resisting this change. Okay? But the King of Swords comes to help you out, because he's somebody who can really cut out anything that's unnecessary. So you guys taking on that energy, I feel, would be very helpful. And whatever this is, I feel like there's a lot of secrets around it. All right? Something that you're very frustrated about. Okay? But you have to stand your ground through the frustration, because whatever it is that you guys are dealing with, there's an imbalance here. The next card you guys have is the Empress card in the reverse. Now, with this Empress card, you know, this could mean that maybe in terms of love or jobs or just anything that you're trying to start, you have a lot of ways of going about it. Okay, you have a lot of different options. This could also be someone who's really in their head. You know, am I pretty? Am I handsome enough? You know, am I fit enough? Do I have what it takes to get this project off the ground? But it's somebody who has everything within them to do it. This could also mean, guys, that there could be, women could hold a lot of significance in your future. And there could be women who help you get through a certain situation as well. Okay. But we have the Two of Cups in the reverse here. Okay. So maybe that's what you guys were resisting. Maybe there was a fallout that you were trying to resist. You didn't want it to fall out. But there's, you know, there's something in the way of it. For some of you, you could have been dealing with a fire sign. We do have, you know, the Page of Wands here. So it's very possible you could have been dealing with a fire sign. And your next card is the Strength card, which we'll get to in a minute. But that could be indicative of a Leo. Okay? So yeah, something that maybe a fire sign that you're dealing with, and you're not proud of the outcome. But with the Justice card here, this just had to happen. Okay? Okay. For some of you, there could be a breakup. All right? There could be something that brings heartache here. Whether you're leaving that person behind or they're leaving you behind. But there's just something that, you know, with the Death card ends. But the beautiful thing is, when you end something, there's a new beginning here. Okay? That's where that white horse is coming in. But the bottom of the deck is indicating that, you know, there's something that you stopped working on due to secrets. Now, who's holding the secrets? Is it yours or is it your partner? I don't know. It could go both ways, okay? The last card you have here is Strength, which I don't even have to tell you guys what that means, because it's strength. So you're using resilience to get through something. But there could be an ex that returns here. All right, with the Eight of Cups. And maybe they're the ones who give you strength too. Yeah, possibly an earth sign. Other than you, or if not, then this is showing that you are coming into a position where you feel a lot more powerful. Okay, yeah, we have the Emperor here. So a lot of you could definitely be dealing with the fire sign throughout all of this. Okay, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius again. And then if not, it could be another earth sign. Capricorn, you guys with Virgo, and then Taurus. But there is something coming back in. So there is a fallout, there's heartbreak here, but there is something that makes you feel much better through your your burdening times. And you're going to be cold against this person, and you're going to be guarded against this person, because there's going to be a sense of betrayal that you feel. So that's going to be the reason why you may not take their offer. Yeah, it shows the Page of Cups in the reverse, that you might not be able to take their offer. And it's like you don't have faith in it at the time. But the cards are saying that this is going to be a very good thing with the Wheel of Fortune here. All right? And with the Nine of Cups, this is something that is going to make you happy. All right? So that's a beautiful thing. What I see more than anything, guys, in your past and your present, and today is the 20th, is that there's a lot of resistance. Okay, a lot of resistance with this change that is happening. Here I feel that there is something that came to light that you're just like, okay, I really do have to let go of the situation. But I always say, guys, what is meant for you, you will never have to force it, okay? And here I feel like there's something that you're trying to force, all right? And anything we try to force, the way we gain something is the way we lose it. If you have to force someone to stay, if you have to constantly be on them, one, that's going to be exhausting as shit. You don't even want to put that sort of effort into anyone. But it's just like you're going to lose them in the same way. Find someone that could be stable, and whoever it is that's coming in, whether it be this fire sign or whether it be this earth sign, this is something that this person is going to be down for you. This person is going to say, honey, how are you? Do you need food? Is there groceries at home? Did you get an oil change? Do you need that? Do you want me to do it for you? This is someone who's going to take care of you. That's going to make sure there's, a warm house, a roof over your head. And, that's what you want. And this is something that's just kind of being placed into your lap. This is something that the universe is just saying, yes. And the universe is pushing you, okay? Especially with this death card. Anytime you see, major arcanas like this, death card, the sun card, the world card, this is the universe giving you that gentle push, or maybe it's, kicking you in the back of the head to make this change. But it's a change that has to be made, all right? And at this point, if you resist the change, the universe is going to change it for you. So it's up to you how you want it done. But there is something really good ahead of this. So think of things that way. Yeah, this might be a sucky situation here, but there's something really good that I'm going to get out of it. So, life is what we make it. If you wake up and you decide, I'm hurt and I'm so pissed that I can't have this, and, that's just your mindset, that's how you start your day off. So that's kind of like the energy that you're starting with. And you have to be so careful with your energy, and you have to protect yourself and your energy, and you have to make sure that there's self-care. And I think that once we realize that we can't control anyone but ourselves, there's a peace that comes with that. So if someone is trying to go, or someone is doing you wrong, or if maybe you're doing them wrong, and there just has to be that separation there, don't resist it, okay? Don't resist what the universe is trying to bring in for you, because I think it's going to be something very beautiful for you guys. Okay, so do not resist what's coming. It's going to come whether you like it or not. So prepare yourselves, guys, okay? And it's going to be a good thing. All right, so let me pull you guys an Earth Magic Oracle card. Use these every month by Stephen D. Farmer, okay? See what you guys need to hear this month. All right. What does Virgo need to hear? What is some guidance for Virgo? Okay. I think this is such a perfect card for your situation right now, guys. You guys got Shaman, okay? Ancient healing wisdom. Okay? So let's see what the book has to say about Shaman. The deep, compassionate eyes of this Native American shaman portray the wisdom of one who has seen and who knows. He has witnessed visions, spirits, suffering, and joy, and knows that everything that exists has spirit's intentionality behind it. Able to travel beyond the veil of ordinary reality, the shaman's primary assignment is to discern and maintain the balance between what his human community takes from the natural world and what it gives back. When this relationship is out of balance, the shaman must do whatever is necessary to restore it. Balance equals healing. The shaman lives his life in ceremony and treats everything with reverence, including the great mystery of death and even the greater mystery of life. He works with his spirit helpers, including his ancestral spirits, to help him in his service to his people and to Earth Mother, providing a liaison between the spiritual and physical worlds. Charged with relieving suffering as one of his priorities, the shaman does so by first always tending to the spiritual wound, the source of all illness. The healing power have been passed. These healing powers have been passed along over the millennia from the ancient ones who knew the healing and curative powers of spirit. All illnesses, whether physical, emotional, or psychological, stem from an illness of spirit. It may be due to soul loss, psychic intrusions, ancestral karma, or any other spiritual causes that could be contributing to the manifest condition for which you seek help. Whatever I can't talk. Whatever other methods or remedies you pursue, whether allopathic, alternative, or a combination, let the healing of your spirit be your priority. Know that the deepest spiritual wound is the illusion of being separate from Source, God, Great Spirit, or whatever name you give the Creator. It is the trick of the mind that creates the sense of separation. This is a time for deep healing, starting with your relationship with Spirit. Call upon your spirit guides and ancestors to help you with any emotional, mental, or physical healing that you need. Call upon the Creator to assist you in mending any rift in your relationship with Spirit. Choose thoughts that support wholeness and well-being. Allow any darker thoughts or shadows to appear as well, but simply observe them as they arise in consciousness, then dissolve. See yourself as healed, whole, and complete, and it shall be. All right, guys, so that's really, really beautiful. You guys are in a place where you have to release something or you have to release someone, okay, and you're resisting it. Don't resist this change. Tell yourself that you're going to be fine. And, I've said it before, but the hardest thing about moving forward is actually taking that first step to move forward. If there's something not serving you, do whatever it is you have to do to get yourself out of that situation. We involve ourselves so much with people, and it's like, no, I want you, I want you, I want you. And then it's like you kind of lose why you want this person. It's like you have to take a step back. It's like if I'm feeling all this pain and things aren't working out, wait, why am I fighting for this again? Okay? What's for you isn't going to cause that much chaos. Whether it's you guys causing it or whether it's that person causing it, if it's meant to be, you're not even going to be causing this sort of, distress over one another. Yeah, couples fight and they argue, but if you've seen a lot of things just transpiring that are out of your control and it's going in the negative, you got to think about that. How much does this person make you happy and how often do they make you sad? All right? It should be like a 90, and 10%. They should make you happy like at least 90, 95% of the time. And if they're not, then what are you doing? Does this person genuinely make you a better person? Ask yourself, am I a better version of me with this person at my side? I'm pretty sure, with that reading, that the answer is going to be no. So why are you holding on to something that's going to hold you back from doing good things in your life? Why do you want that dead weight on your wagon? Toss it off the wagon. Do what you have to do, okay? And you're going to heal. The hardest part is walking away. Once you walk away, you're fine. So open your hearts, guys, and open yourself to what is coming in because it's going to be something really beautiful. So do not resist this change, guys, all right? I'll keep saying that again and again. Okay, so I love you guys, and I will be back in just a few days for your October readings. Take care, guys.